So today we are going to show you new feature, Rapise AI robot. And in this video I'll demonstrate what you may get with this feature, and in other videos I'll explain how you may get the same and reproduce what I'm doing. So here is what I have prepared. This is a testing framework with the module AI robot already attached and one test case. Let me open it. This test case has two parts. This is a preparation steps. I open the site and set some browser site, which is recommended by iRobot. And then I do a couple of robot interactions. First is I want it to log in as librarian, and then I want it to do some complex action. You may see that there is no additional object repositories, so this test does not know anything about the target application, and it is supposed to figure out everything on the run. All right, so let's just play it. Execute. I have a notepad window in the top right corner just to remember high-level actions that robot is performing. It's just for demonstration purposes. And in the bottom right corner, unfortunately, I don't want to touch mouse and to point where it is, but I hope you figure out. You may see what actions are performed by the robot at the moment. So it's not really fast, but you see it is going slowly through the desired steps. It is looking at the screen, figuring out what's going on, and providing Rapise with the next action that is to be performed. So robot is using Rapise to perform each consequent action. As you may see, it already done with login, and now it's going to edit the book. It's from Arthur Conan Doyle, and I intentionally choose the book that is not in the top of the list, but somewhere where you need to scroll or filter to find it out. And this time, the script, you may see, it decided to just go down through the table to find the book I need. You see, it's sending the page down command every time. And it would proceed doing the same until it is reaching the place where the sign of the for book is located. You see, it keeps scrolling. And I think a couple more scrolls and we are there. I see Arthur Conan Doyle appears in this list in the bottom, and next scroll should show the book we need. Not yet. Okay, scrolling more. So you already have feeling about the speed, and this is true speed. I'm not skipping anything, and I'm not making this video faster. So it's not really fast, but you may see how meticulous it is. So I see the book is 160 and it is now on the screen. So it's supposed to edit this book. Let's see. Yeah, it moved the mouse over the edit icon and clicked. Now another tricky place, it needs to interact with the combo boxes. And it is another tricky control that was a problem for vision and the eye for a long time. So let's see what it may do. So we need to change the genre to detective fiction. So click on the drop down. Again, we see a part of the drop down, and detective fiction is outside of the screen, so we still need to find it. It pressed the D key, and detective fiction is already selected. Let's see what it does next. So it decided that the change is made and clicks this to save book. Now, as you may see, it has two ways to proceed. So it decided to stop here. So what's the most amazing part in this approach is that I tried playing the same script several times before recording this video, and every time it's doing it slightly differently. There are different ways on how to find the book here. So sometimes it simply filters by the book name and then clicks, which is much faster than pressing page down. Sometimes it scrolls. So there is no like single way of doing that, and it applies different paths. Sometimes after selecting and changing the value, it goes back and checks that the value is actually changed on the screen. Sometimes it's not doing that, like this time. So it's like a variable number of paths that it may take to implement the same action. So it is closer by nature to exploratory testing rather than to regular automation testing, and it's amazing. Now let's quickly look at the report that we get from the robot execution. So we have each step together with a screenshot of what was going on the screen, and we may see screen by screen how it was interacting. So first it clicked in the username field, then it typed some username, then it proceeded to password, and so on and so forth. So we may see all those interactions. And we had two robot actions. One is login as librarian, and for when this action done, we may see some statistics about it. So it was done in 9 steps. So there was 9 interactions, like taking screenshot, like moving mouse, like doing the screen. So 9 smaller steps, and total token spending was about 30,000 input tokens and 755 output tokens. So the login action, this is the cost of the whole login action with this technology. Now we may look at the second part where we were editing the book genre, and this is the statistics for it. So there were uh, 35 interactions, like mouse moves and send keys. Totally, we spent 500,000 tokens, and we got 2,500 tokens. Anyway, that is an amazing result. So you may see uh, how it managed to implement the action and what kind of report we may get from it.